Hello, today I'm going to be playing a multiple choice adventure type game with time travel. It looks very pretty, it sounds very pretty, and it's one of my favourite game types, multiple choice, and your actions have consequences and you see how the story unfolds. So, middle game, always the middle game. New game. So, yeah. Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of all your game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future. Choose wisely. Oh. Okay.
Where am I? What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there. Holy shit. Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay. I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black
I
and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the...
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
How did she... Oh, timers. Yep.
eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right?
I can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century. But I like it old school. I haven't kept up with my journal as much as I should.
Capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of
I
you
do
could
love
be
my
both me.
analog camera. I should take a quick
Isn't that
picture
too
now.
easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose?
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
I have to read this off camera. Go through it. Right, that's page 1. So if you actually want to read it, you can pause. Page 2. Page 3. Page 4. Page 5. Page 6. Page 7. Page 8. Right, so I had a quick read through. So we're following Max, the main character, who's a bit of a social misfit who's just come to Blackwell Academy, and is crushing on her teacher, Mr. Jefferson, who's some sort of photography person, and she wants to be a photographer. Fair days. The queen bee is Victoria, and the alpha male, I guess, is Nathan. And she's made 2 friends, Warren and Kate, so far. And there were some other names, but they were mostly briefly mentioned, and apparently the science teacher, Mrs. Grant, is pretty cool too. Right, so now we have pictures, oh gosh, and more info. Jeez. Right, so that's Max, that's Mr. Jefferson, Kate, Victoria, and that's all we've got.
Was to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence. She had a brilliant eye, so she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
This is the episode we're on, so I'm guessing these are pictures we can take as a budding art photographer. Okay, these are locations. That's Warren, right? Coffee and excuse not to study, please. Can you check out Necromantic on my flash drive? Haha. Hey, Mad Max, let's bust shit up. Wait, I have to study for physics tests, so if we bust anything, we also have to measure its velocity. Don't ignore this message. Well, it's clearly been ignored. Now, how do I go back? Oh, there we go. Happy birthday, Okay, Maxine, fair enough. We can't believe it's been 18 whole years since we bought to us. Max, you're around. Always you okay? Do you want to go tea later? Absolutely. Be free after 4. Talk to you later. You have a special 18th. You're an adult now, and you're still a little girl. Check your account. Don't blow it all at once. Okay, so I obviously got money.
I prefer Robert Frank.
I should take a picture to prove I'm still here. Plus, it's perfect for my portfolio.
Want to take a selfie? You can take
And there
a
was
selfie.
honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
Oh, okay.
Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression.
I just had a sudden thought. Me
Sorry.
and my mic's off.
I couldn't resist.
So bad.
The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around.
I should have been paying attention.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Oh God, I don't know. I studied this in school, and I don't remember. Okay.
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
Yeah.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody
It was
here who
years
knows
ago.
their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
That made
The
no
Daguerrean
sense.
process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius.
My little camera bag is battered, but still
You can
kicking.
find out all about him in your textbook, or even
What textbook? I
online.
don't see a textbook. Why is there not a textbook?
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Shing. Right. Well, that's Kate.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
Let's go speak to Kate.
I know, Mr.
Or the computer.
I just worked so hard in this
Hi,
job.
Kate.
I'm sure you
Oh.
know what it's like to be
Hi, Max.
considered
Two
for
friends.
your work. I just really think Everyday Heroes is an important cultural event, and I want to represent that.
Kate, I hope I didn't embarrass you with my lame answer.
It sucks to be dragged into the spotlight.
Unless you're Victoria.
She's got nothing on you, Max. Well, I should get going.
Yeah, me too. Talk to you later.
Sure.
I should get going. Proceeds to sit there. Great.
I only want to share whatever gifts I have with the world.
Let's have a look.
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
Oh, right, so she's been bullied quite badly then. Poor Kate. Totally inappropriate. From the look of her, I don't think... Ooh, photo. I don't think she's done that. No porn for her. Just look. It's
Of
Victoria's.
course,
There's nothing
Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything.
Yes. Rich kids.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old?
She's entitled.
people laughed.
She's better than you, obviously. Don't know if is this a school?
Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here.
So I can use it. Let's have a look.
Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
It's kind of snazzy.
That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't suck. Someday.
Confidence. You have to have confidence. You can't be good at anything if you don't have confidence.
I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers.
It looks pretty standard. Plot Vines, Grunge Dead, featuring his work from Mark Jefferson, 10 reasons to get electronic mail. That's an old thing. Like, that was an argument when I was back in school. Like,
That was
primary school.
amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us.
They all look kind of meh. She looks like the happiest of the bunch. And that's still not very happy. She's kind of happy looking. Just turtle face.
Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock? God, I'm such a photo nerd.
Yep, you are. That's fine. Is there anything else? No, that was the paper ball. I've looked at that. Speak to him. Do I want to speak? Oh, I need to know when the deadline is. See if
Excuse
he can
me,
tell
Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd
so
never let
rude.
one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I didn't have any time.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
110%. You know, if you don't have the courage to put yourself out there, you're never going to get people knowing about your stuff.
Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't... Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious.
I quite like this art style. It's like sort of a painted picture of a painted picture. I wish I was better at doing this sort of stuff. I kind of stopped painting years ago, and I really need to get back into it.
You can never escape the lighthouse here.
If it wasn't for that house, I would say that that's a lighthouse we were, like, walking up to. But there wasn't a house, there was a bench. So that must be somewhere else. Okay. I think I've seen everything to be seen. Nope. Almost.
Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
9th, 2013. Hmm. And then it's on the 11th that it's happening. Every day for heroic action. Well, that's gonna be fun.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
They're just getting
You
ready.
always
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute.
hot.
Okay.
Then I might send you a special picture.
I'm not paying $150
Because
for
Max
a
wants everybody to see how cute she is.
He plays it so shy. I need a serious timeout in the bathroom.
And that's deliberate.
Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
Seriously, you're gonna